Hi everybody. I did a face yesterday and it failed to upload on YouTube, and this is it. It was my number 3 face for 29 faces of September, and today I will be on number 4. So I had deleted the video off of my tablet so that it would not be taking up storage space, because my tablet's pretty old. Okay, this will be number 4. I hope this is recording right side up, and this is September the 5th, 2016. Happy Labor Day, everybody. This is the real Labor Day here in the United States. So I'm just going to make an oval again. My ovals look like eggs, that's okay. About halfway down, I'm going to make 2 small ovals, smaller, and a space in between those 2 small ovals. Then halfway down the line, I'm going to be making a nostril, a tip of the nose, and a nostril. So that's a little nose there. Then the thing here, and another circle, and another circle for the bottom lip. So there we go. And underneath that will be a circle for a chin on each side of the nose. Right under the eye bone there'll be cheek bones, and I need to get these eyes in there. There we go. Right over the top of the eyes, I'm going to put the eyebrows. And from the corner of the eye down, one side of the neck, other side from the corner of the eye down. There we go. A little hollow in the throat there with collarbone going across. Now we have eye sockets that are also circular, and a tear duct in the middle of by the eyes that will define where the eye starts and where it ends. And then another corner of the eye on the other side, corner of the eye, and a second eyelid that goes around. Second eyelid on the other eye. Generally I make my light source on this side, so I'm just going to make a really light shadow under the eye, and a little bit darker, heavier shadow under this eye and eyebrow. Each hair on the eyebrow is separate. The top of her head is really not a pointy little head like that, and she could have some hair already that could go down to one side. kind of like to have a little bit more height on the hair than that. I'm really giving these girls some heavy cheeks for some reason. It's because of the shape of the egg, I guess. So I'm just going to pull that in a little bit on both sides. Oops. Talking about angular. Okay. So here's where the mouth is. I'm going to put a little dot on each side of the mouth for the corners of the mouth. And now I'm going to be kind of depending on the shadows of these little circles to help me out and guide me as to where it is that I'm going with her features now. This little tip of the nose and the nostrils are for kind of a small little nose here going in. A little bit of shadow here. The ears are between the nose and the mouth, I hear. So there we go. I'm just making, just for my own visual reference sake, my ears end right about here, so I guess that's right. And they start, actually, they start right about here. Those are pretty big ears, I'd say, but I'm not going to pay too much attention to it. I like her little bob haircut here. And so I'm just going to finish that up. And I no longer need an eye socket, but I do need the shadow of the eye socket. My sweet little polite boy dog is scratching at the door to come in, and I'm going to ask him to be patient right now so that I can finish my drawing, which doesn't take very long because I only have 15 minutes anyway. And then right under here there's a little shadow under the nose, and I'm gonna shade that in. I don't want a square nose, but rounded. I need to listen to that video again and do a sketch, one of these faces, a sketch with the recorded video that Vicki Ross did. She just did an awesome tutorial a little while ago that is called, I think, The Silver Girl or The Silver Lady. And she did it all in acrylics. It was so great. So under here is a little bit of a line sometimes. And I don't need this super heavy chin here either, but just maybe an indication too. This is where her chin may go. And a little shadow over here on the dark side of the face where the light source is not. I'm going to cut my hair soon. It's not going to be in a bob. I don't think I would look very good in a bob, since a bob is kind of for young folks. And I would just like to get a little bit of color in, and maybe for the blue eyes. I always make blue eyes. I'm going to have to switch that up at some point. And I did get my pencil sharpened for my flesh tone. Oh, I didn't erase the circles for the cheeks yet. I don't think I want those. This one needs to be sharpened too, so I think I'll leave it out. The best sharpener I have ever seen are these little dollar store sharpeners. They catch their own little mess, and then I can just put the mess in a little bowl here at my table where I am, and or put it in my little garbage bag if I have it there. So there we go on that. And I have a few little markers here. And what I saw happen the other day, yesterday on the girl, was that the jelly marker did not do much. It just really didn't do much. So I'll try it to begin with. Yeah, I can see a little bit there. The trouble is this jelly marker really doesn't like. It really doesn't like the markers, so I'm just going to try this. There she goes. So back they go in there real quick. I just want to show you the progress I've made on my Face the Scraps. This is the one I made with the word create. I don't like the word create because it goes downhill, but I've been experimenting with the Sharpies, and this is the Sharpie. It does not wipe off, so it wouldn't make a mess on your hands. The glitter glue turns out looking pretty good, so I would just need to fill in the rest here, I think, and do something about that word. So I do have another one. This is what it looks like when it's outlined with, again, Sharpie marker. Sharpies win on this one. And then I have a completely clean one that is, this is a lid to a container all by itself. All I would have to do is punch a hole in it, and it has already the rounded edges. So that's what I'm going to work on next. Thanks so much for listening. Thanks to my new subscribers, and I'll talk to you later.